you doing, guys? This is at Beto's kitchen. I'm checking out Beto. Hope you like the little jingle. Basically start off with a pound of black beans. You use your green peppers, onions. You use 2 onions, small ones, a head of garlic. You got your mojo, olive oil, vino seco, your sazon completo, your garlic salt, your cumin, some bay leaves. Bay leaves are very important. You can use them crushed, how these are, but you can also buy them like whole. Some sugar. The base of this dish, arroz y frijoles negro, the black beans and the rice, is your typical Cuban like base. It goes with anything. Today we're going to use pork chops, which I'm going to prepare first because we need them to, marinate a little while before we actually pull them out and start frying them and cooking them. Alright, I'm going to put the pork chops into this container. I'm going to throw some mojo in there to give it a nice little marinade and a nice taste. We have 4 pork chops here that are nice and tasty and thick. You can use the bones, the ones with the bones, you can use the boneless ones, but anything will do as long as they're pork chops. Basically every time I put one in, I'm going to throw some mojo in there so I can cover everything. I'm going to shake it up a little bit later anyways, but this is how I do my thing. Alright, we got the pork chops in the container with the mojo. We can throw in some complete seasoning also. Give it a little bit more spices and herbs. A little bit of cumin. Cumin helps also, just a tad bit. So basically now we're just going to put the lid on it and shake it up. Put that in the fridge for later. Alright, first we're going to put the black beans inside your pressure cooker. You're going to need your pressure cooker also this time. Alright, we're going to put some water in here. You basically put enough water where it covers 2 fingers over the black beans. And that's about 2 fingers. Alright, we're going to put the black beans on the stove and heat them up. This basically is to start softening the beans because they're way too hard right now. We're not going to actually start pressure cooking yet. I'm going to start cutting the vegetables for the black beans. Alright guys, now that you got all your vegetables chopped up, you go ahead and put them into the chopper. The helicopter chopper, the chopper. Alright guys, when you see it like that, it's on the sides a bit. It doesn't want to go down. Just add a little bit of mojo in there, or any other type of liquid, preferably mojo. And that should help you get all those edges down. Because I like it nice and chopped. If you guys don't like it, like minced really well. If you guys don't like it like that, then you can leave it how it is. But I wouldn't do that. So alright guys, now that your veggies are all processed and chopped, dump them in there. As you can see, the black beans has already started, shed their color and get soft. As the water has gotten nice and black already. Put some mojo in there. This dish doesn't need that much of it. Some cooking wine. Get your garlic salt in there. And the cumin. Your complete seasoning, sazon completa. Your bay leaves. These are ground, but you can get whole bay leaves and probably you can toss in 2 or 3 of them in there. And some sugar. All you need is half a teaspoon, and then after everything's done, you can try it, and if it needs a little bit more sugar, you can add some more. About that much right there. Stir it around in there. Cover it. Put it on high or 8, and you cook it 20 minutes from the moment this little topper thing starts spinning and the pressure starts coming through there. Alright? Guys, we're gonna make the rice. We're gonna make 2 cups today. Always remember one of these cookers here. It's 1-to-2 ratio. I'm sorry about the background noise. My son is crying because he's hungry. There's 2 cups of rice. Wash it. Make sure to give it a couple of good rinses. You put 3.5 to 4 cups of water in there. The cups don't have to be to the brim. Put a little bit of mojo in there. Like that. So sazon completo. Some garlic salt. Some regular salt. And then your olive oil. Give it a little swirl. Samba. Put it in the microwave and give it 25 minutes. As you can see, the topper's starting to spin. You see the pressure and the steam coming out of there. At this point, you wait 20 minutes. 5 minutes before your 20 minutes are up, you just turn off the heat and just let it sit there until this stops going. With the steam and the pressure and whatever, it'll keep cooking, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright guys, it's 5 minutes before our stop time. The 20 minutes are up. So we're going to turn it off, let the heat cook the rest of it, and we'll wait until it dies down, and then I'll be back and I'll let you guys know what to do next, alright? Stick around. We just took it off the fire. We just put some cold water on it. Pop it open. There, black beans. Give it a couple nice stirs. That smells good. Look at them there. Alright guys, up next we're going to do the pork chops that were in the mojo. What you're going to need, you need a pot, put some water in the pot and some mojo in the pot also. And we're going to basically boil the pork chops for a little while before we actually put them in the frying pan and fry them. So it boils a little bit, it's cooked inside, but it doesn't lose a lot of its moisture. That way when I put it on the frying pan, I only have to do it a couple times so I can get some nice color, right? And it doesn't lose a lot of moisture, it's not dry, because pork chops unfortunately get really dry. We start dropping them in. You don't have to leave it that long in here, just a couple minutes until you see that they're basically pretty cooked. And after a couple minutes guys, you can see that the pork chops have a nice little like pale coloring to them. You can give it a nice little slice to look inside and make sure that it's cooked thoroughly inside. See, it's still kind of juicy in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to dump out the water and we're going to put these babies on a frying pan. And we're just basically going to cook them on there until they get a nice little color. Nice color that we're looking for. Throw some mojo in there in the middle. Olive oil. You can start it if you want on 4 or medium. That's a good temperature. Alright guys, welcome back. We're starting to cook the pork chops there in the grease. I'm gonna toss in a special ingredient. Throw in some onions. That's right. Onions are the bomb for this. You just cut it up in little rings. Just toss it in there. Alright guys, I'm going to start flipping these guys. You're going to start seeing, you see they're starting to get a little bit more color there. So the good thing about this is that we don't have to wait for them to actually cook on the inside because they're already cooked on the inside. Alright, you see that nice little color it's getting? That's basically, I'm just going to stop it right here because it looks good enough. That's it. Just turn off the temperature, the heat, and we're ready to serve this and try it out. It came out really sticky. I like it really sticky. It's really good. Let's get some of that beans up on top. Let's get a nice little pork chop right here. Let's try this puppy out. You got the rice, the beans, the pork chop. Just a little slice of heaven right here. Let's try this sucker out. Oh yeah. Oh, you can taste everything inside the beans. Those pork chops with that mojo. Oh, perfect seasoning. Not bland at all. I always put mojo when I'm frying it for that reason, so it won't be bland and that flavor isn't lost. Rice came out great. Beans came out great. Pork chops came out great. Guys, it's just let me know. Put comments, please. Let me know how this comes out when you do it. And I'll try to get back to you and give me some suggestions also for next week. I'll try to do whatever you guys ask me to. Right? I'm Chef Alberto. This is Alberto's Kitchen. And we'll see you guys next week. Que lo disfruten y nos vemos la semana que viene. Nos vemos.